pa' atrás, pa' atrás, tírala pa' atrás, tra, 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 tírala pa' atrás, pa' atrás, pa' atrás, tírala pa' atrás, tra, 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 tra. Todos quieren una como yo, como yo. Todos quieren una como yo, tra, tra.
What's going on, happy people, and welcome back to the Football Mysteries channel. I'm back once again. Of course, the international break is dead, yeah? So I thought, like, why not? We can be maybe discussing some transfer rumors. Big up everyone, as always, for tuning in, yeah? Much love and respect to all of you guys. Smash the like button immediately, yeah? Smash the subscribe button immediately. Once again, I want to reach 2K subscribers before January 1st, all right? Can you help me with that? Let's go, my friends. Big up VJ in the chat. Big up Raw Christian, as always, yeah? Big up, my friends. Big up everyone. But, of course, there are some big transfer rumors, yeah? Regarding Real Madrid. We have to get into it because, of course, one of the biggest that came out was that, you see it here, let me read it out for you guys, yeah? It says, breaking, Rodrygo is very unhappy with his role at Real Madrid this season, and he's now seriously open to leave the club in January. Real Madrid are open to a sale, and Rodrygo favors a move to Premier League. No loan deal is being considered, okay? So it seems like Rodrygo, he has had enough, yeah? He gave Xabi Alonso a chance as well. He was like, Mawara, I'm going to stay until the next transfer window too. I'm going to see if Xabi Alonso gonna play me or not. Because remember, in the preseason, Xabi Alonso said Rodrygo is going to be a very important player. Has he really been treated and used like a very important player? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. Big up, my friend Christian. I'm good, my friend. I'm fine. How are you? Yeah. Thank you so much for being here in every stream, Christian. I appreciate you a lot. Yeah. You are truly my friend. Yeah. Big up to you, my friend. As always. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. He says, kind of feels weird letting him go. But I don't know. At the same time, I think it's the right decision. Yeah. Because we don't really have a place for him. I want to have Mbappe as a left winger. This is what I want at Real Madrid, right? I want to have Kylian Mbappe on the left. Rodrygo want to play on the left, and Vini also want to play on the left. So, I would just, I would rather sell him, bring in money. I would sell Vini also. Trust me, I would be selling Vini too. I would be cashing in on both of these brazucas. I think they have done their part. Yeah, these people, both Rodrygo and Vini, they have won 3 La Ligas, 2 Champions League trophies. Rodrygo, this guy, being a massive part in winning both of the Champions Leagues. Okay? Same with Vini. Same with Vinicius. All right? This guy as well, massive part in both of the Champions League trophies that he has won. But I would say every story has an ending. All right, guys? Every era's come to an end. And I would say they had their era at Real Madrid. It's time to refresh the squad. I don't care, both of them are like 25. In my opinion, it's time to refresh and rebuild Real Madrid properly, okay? Get rid of Vini, get rid of Rodrygo, put Vini or put Mbappe on the left, all right? Sign a proper number 9. This is what I want to see. I want to see a proper number 9. All right? But not a number 9 that wants to be the main man, because then the chemistry ain't gonna work. All right? I need a proper target man. This is what I want. Let me respond to some chats. VJ says Arsenal is quite interested in Rodrygo. How about that? Arsenal, trust me, if he would playing for that Arsenal team on the left, trust me, that guy, he would be like Alexis Sanchez. Trust me, of course, he has already achieved way more than Alexis Sanchez, yeah. But what I mean by this statement that I just told you guys is that, look, Alexis Sanchez, he was an amazing player in La Liga too, but there was nowhere near the same hype on him as he was when he was playing for Arsenal, because he was one of the main men of that Arsenal team. If Rodrygo moves from Real Madrid to Arsenal, he's going to be one of their main players. Trust me. And if he plays on the left with full confidence from Mikel Arteta, trust me, this guy, he's a world-class player. There is no denying his qualities. I love Rodrygo. I like Rodrygo even more than Vini. Yeah, I love Rodrygo. I will never forget about the Champions League Rodrygo. Yeah, those 2 goals against Manchester City. This guy, he has a special place in my heart. I love him a lot. I'm very thankful of him. But it seems like the situation is just forcing him out. Yeah, nothing personal against him. At the end of the day, thank you for your service and everything you've done for Real Madrid. But I would say it would be a right move, both for the player and the club, to just part ways. This is my opinion, with all the respect and everything. We just need to part ways. Christian says, yeah, I agree, he should go, but we also need a right winger like Estevao. Estevao just joined Chelsea. Guys, stop with these fantasy transfer ideas you have. Estevao just joined Chelsea, and even though he just joined them, he's one of their most valuable assets. You want to get Estevao, you need to spend 150 million minimum. If you want to buy him from Chelsea, trust me, they ain't gonna sell him for less than like 120, 130. You're not gonna get him cheaper than that. And I don't really believe so that we should go and spend 130 million on Estevao. I would rather sign a number 9. I would sign a number 9 and play a double striker formation. All right, a double striker formation, my friend. This is what I would do. I would sign a player that actually would stay in the center. This prick, he ain't gonna drift to the left. All right, he's not gonna collide with Mbappe on the left, just like Mbappe and Vini all the time colliding on the left. This guy ain't gonna do that. So this is the type of striker that I need. And let the left-hand side be all Mbappe's and do whatever he wants. Freedom of space. This is what I want to see. Big up JM. Big up JM as always. Starboy says, you're saying bullshit, bro. Vini's not to touch. Mbappe won't drop to help defend. I have seen both Mbappe and Vini press this season. In these 2 last games, I would say against Rayo, Vini pressed amazingly. He was helping very well in the defense. In the offense, he was just running into players and that's it. But again, there was no movement from Kylian Mbappe neither against Rayo and against Liverpool. Yeah, this guy, it was like we didn't even have him on the pitch. He done barely anything. He had like, I don't know, 11 touches the whole game. What is that, Mawala? VJ says Sanchez was great in Barca. I remember his cheap goal versus Madrid. Yeah, but I remember when we did the calma in his face as well in the Camp Nou. Yeah, don't worry. He says if Rodrygo gets his preferred position, he's going to deliver more. And trust me, bro, this guy, he will be cooking. People don't know about Rodrygo. If Rodrygo moves to Premier League, trust me, Mawada, you're going to see the hype that this guy will get. Trust me, bro. They will be considering him as one of the best players in their league. And this guy ain't coming empty-handed, yeah? He has already achieved more than a lot of these men in the Premier League. He has won 2 Champions League trophies, all right? There ain't many of them in the Premier League that can say, I won 2 Champions League trophies. This guy is 25. He has already done that. So, Mawara, this guy, people need to respect him. Yeah, people need to respect him. He says, can't Rodrygo play as a right wing than Diaz? I would do that, but it seems like Xabi Alonso just have something with Rodrygo, Mawala. He don't want to play Rodrygo. The prick, Alonso. He says, yeah, that's good. Big up Gotify as always. Yeah, big up Gotify. Yusuf says, big up Matrix, puta Barca. Puta Barca as always, Mawala. Yeah, much love to you. Thank you so much for being here. Gotify says, I think Vini at bench, Mbappe at left wing, and a proper striker would be 10 out of 10. Mawala, Vini would never accept sitting on the bench. This prick played 70 minutes against Barcelona. He wanna give only 20 minutes to Rodrygo. He's crying like a baby out there. You think this guy will accept sitting on the bench for Kylian? What? He ain't gonna be like Rodrygo. Rodrygo, he's a humble guy. He lets the club treat him like that. Vini, trust me, if Vini was in Rodrygo's situation right now, he would be causing a lot of trouble for the club. I know his personality. This guy, you think you can treat that guy like Rodrygo? Just let him rot on the bench. Yeah, every 3 games you get like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You think you can use Vini like that? This guy, he will burn the club to the ground. Yeah, we need to just sell him. Nothing personal against any of them. It's just time to move on. That's it, Mawara. We need a new era in the club. We need to just dash them. He says Mbappe won't help defend. I have seen him press. I need to see him do more, though. I need to see him do more. Go devices, or what if Xabi makes up a system of a false 9 and Vini Endrick? That's the fault. Mawala, Endrick ain't getting a sniff of the pitch, Go device. This guy is leaving. We are getting to it. Yeah, let me see if I can find the Endrick post as well. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of Real Madrid news. Yeah, but should be something with Endrick too. Nothing with Endrick. What's going on? Let's see if there is anything about Endrick in here. Smash the likes up, though, my friends. Yeah, smash the likes up. Don't be stingy. Let's talk about Endrick too. Yeah, just because you talked about Endrick, I want to talk about Endrick too. There we go. This guy. Yeah, he's leaving. He's going to Lyon. That's it. He's gonna go out on loan, and in my opinion, he's doing the right thing. Yeah, he's doing the right thing. This guy, he knows the manager. Don't really trust him. Yeah, the manager don't really count on this guy. So he want to play the World Cup. If he stays at Real Madrid, he will never make that Brazil squad. He knows it too. He will never make that Brazil squad, Mawala. So this guy, he want to go and play in the World Cup. And I would say he's doing the right thing. Going to Lyon. He's going to be the main striker there at Lyon immediately. So he's going to be good for his development. Why not, Mawala? Go and play in the league and gain some experience. Maybe do like a Brahim Diaz, all right? I wouldn't mind doing this type of stuff with both Endrick and I would say Gonzalo Garcia. If we ain't going to use them, what's the point of having them rotting on the bench? Let these two guys go out on loan. Yeah, maybe do something like we done with Brahim Diaz, 2 years at AC Milan, or something like we are doing with Nico Paz. You see, guys, with Nico Paz, in the summer we're gonna buy him for 10 million euros. All right, Como just rejected a over 70 million euro bid from Spurs for Nico Paz. Because Real Madrid, we are controlling Nico Paz. Nico Paz is basically our player. Okay? Whenever we want, we can just go to Como and say, Mawala, thank you for taking care of him for this amount of time. Here, 10 million for you for taking care of him in this time. And give our player back. It don't matter how much he's worth, yeah? So, we should do the same thing with Gonzalo Garcia and Endrick. Most definitely Endrick. If we know that Xabi Alonso will never play Endrick instead of Kylian Mbappe, Mawala, let him go and maybe his value would grow. Maybe we can cash him big time. Who knows? Maybe he can earn his place back at Real Madrid again. So this is what I want. Let's respond to some chats here. Big up Gotify as always. Big up Gotify. He says Rodrygo can play as a number 10 too. But is Javi Alonso counting him as a number 10? If you really look into it though, in our squad, we have already a lot of number 10s, all right? Brahim Diaz, he's naturally a number 10. Franco Massantuono, he's a number 10. Arda Güler, he's a number 10. Apparently, Jude Bellingham is a number 10. That's 4 number 10s already. Next summer, Nico Paz will come in. Nico Paz is a number 10 too. So that would be 5 number 10s in the team. I don't understand this club. So you're telling me we would rather play a number 10 on a right wing than an actual right winger? What's the problem, Mawara? Go and just sign the players that we need. Starboy says, Javi is the one making the wrong decisions. He's doing some shady shit, Mawara. If he don't win me the league, get rid of him immediately, yeah? If this guy don't win the league this season, I don't want to see him being the Real Madrid manager. For damn sure, Mawara, yeah? Godify says, Endrick might go this season, but next season, if the system changes, we might see him, and he's just too young, bro. I want him to go out there and play football. This is what I want. I want him to go out there and play football. There is no point of us letting him rot on the bench, yeah? There is no point of us letting him rot on the bench. Big up everyone that just joined us as well, yeah? Smash the like button, guys, all of you, yeah? Let's get the likes up immediately. Thank you so much, as always, for being here, yeah? I love hanging out with you guys. Dead international break. We have nothing to really talk about. We're going to go through some transfer rumors. I'm going to give my thoughts about whatever you guys want, yeah? And we're going to chill, yeah? Much love to everyone, as always. Santi says, people are nostalgic on what he's done for us, but that is an excuse about his performances lately. Look, I told you guys, in my opinion, we need to renovate the team. In my opinion, it's time to move on from some of these big names. I don't want to see these big names in the team, yeah? I need some of them to get offloaded. This is what we want. We need to change eras again. Good advice says he shows his potential in the Copa del Rey, but come on, man, he's like 19. He can play on loan like Brahim. Let him go for like 2-3 years, I would say, on loan. Let him develop, yeah? Omar says, big up Matrix, bro. What's going on? Mawara, what's good? Big up yourself, yeah? Big up yourself. Even Gonzalo might leave, bro. He's like 22 peak times. There are rumors out there as well that maybe Aston Villa, yeah, try to get Gonzalo Garcia on a permanent transfer. But apparently Real Madrid has said, Mawara, there is no permanent transfer over here, all right? You're only going to get him on loan. Even if we're going to let him go, you're going to only get him on loan, yeah? Omar says, Dave Ray, big up Dave, yeah? Big up Dave and Carnage, big up all the content creators out there, especially the Madridista content creators, yeah? Much love to them. And big up to them as always, yeah? Big up everyone as always. He says, for me, did Xavi fall out with players like Endrick and Gonzalo? I don't know. I don't really think it's like he has a fallout with them, all right? I think the pressure is just too high. And this guy don't have cojones to drop one of these players, yeah, when we need a goal. This is what gets on my nerves. I'm not only defending the manager, yeah? I was defending Xabi Alonso after their Clásico because he done amazing in their Clásico, yeah? The tactic, the starting 11, everything was amazing in their Clásico. Isco says, yo, what's good? Oh, Isco, I forgot about the list. Guys, give me your top 10 players in the world right now in the chat. Yeah, everyone, spam. I want to see you guys' opinion as well. But I have seen many questionable things from Xabi Alonso as well. The in-game management, both against Liverpool and against Rayo. What type of in-game management is that, yeah? Against Rayo, we are chasing a goal. The game is 0-0. We have played for 70 minutes. You are seeing that this tactic that you are trying to do today against Rayo ain't working. But you refuse to change up the attack, all right? Brahim Diaz is surviving 80 minutes out there. You would rather put in Ceballos than Rodrygo or Gonzalo Garcia or Endrick. I have 3 attackers on the bench. We are chasing a goal. This guy brings on Danny Ceballos and puts Camavinga on the right. Mawada, I'm just a fan, all right? I don't have a coaching license. I don't claim to be a manager. How can I understand this shit more than you? And you are the Real Madrid manager with all that hype that you are getting as well, yeah? How can I have a better understanding of the game than you? How can you refuse to put on another striker? Did you forget what this Gonzalo Garcia guy done for you in the Club World Cup? When Mbappe was sick, did you forget? Huh? What's going on with you, Mabara? Why you refuse to use the guy? He offers a different style of a striker. Okay? He's the only attacker we have in the team. Let me put it like this, yeah? I don't really count Jude Bellingham as a pure attacker, okay? Because he's a midfielder and whatever. I would say, if you look at our attacking options, yeah? Gonzalo Garcia is the only man that can actually score headers. Mbappe would never score headers. Vini, Mawala, forget about it. Yeah, Franco, you think this man will score headers? Gonzalo Garcia can actually jump and score fucking headers. If you make a good cross into the box, all right, this guy can score headers. But Xabi Alonso refuses to at least try that, yeah? He's bringing on Trent with 10 minutes to go. What's Trent's strength? You tell me. His crosses, all right? Trent, his best quality is his crosses. But to who? Which one of our attackers actually want crosses in the air? You tell me, Mabada. Do you think Mbappe wants the ball to come to him from the side and you cross it into the box? Do you really think Mbappe wants this type of balls, Mabada? Or do you think that Mbappe want to run behind the defender and needs a deep line pass? Yeah? Diagonal pass. This is what the guy wants. So, Trent gonna be useless out there. What crossing to who? None of these men want crosses anyways. But this man, Mawara, Xabi Alonso, he refuses to understand. If you're putting Trent out there, you need to put someone in the box that can actually win headers. Otherwise, there is no point of putting Trent in there. What Trent gonna do, Mawara? VJ says Haaland, Kane, Mbappe, João Neves, Vitinha, Alvarez, Gabriel. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, your top 10. Haaland, Kane, not bad. João Neves. I don't know about João Neves. Vitinha, amazing. Julian Alvarez as well, amazing. Lamine, I wouldn't say Lamine. No, okay. We can say Lamine as well, yeah? Ousmane Dembele also, he just won the Ballon d'Or, Mabara. We need to put him in there. I don't know if he's been good this season, though. I don't know. I don't really watch League 1. Yeah. He says one. Big up, mate. Mawara, big up to you, Arindam. Yeah, big up to you. Diaz and Sola. Mawara, Luis Diaz. Yeah, Luis Diaz. Let me type this to Isco because Isco wants the top 10. All right. Let me just type it to Isco. I would put Haaland as number 1 as well. Yeah, Haaland. Mbappe in there for sure. Harry Kane, I would take him too. Luis Diaz, 100%, my friends. Yeah, we got to put him there too. Yeah, that's 4, man. That's 4, man. Vitinha, for sure, Mawala. Vitinha is one of the best players, Mawala, in the world right now. I would say same with Pedri too. I would put Pedri in there as well. Vini number 10, there is no way in hell, yeah? Daddy FC in the chat, he says, Vamos Matrix. Mawala, if you're free, you want to join me? You're more than welcome to join, yeah? Just let me know. But how many man did you put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says, was João Neves? I will put João Neves in there too. Why not? Give me more, yeah? Give me more. Oh, okay. You wanted like this. Wait a second. It says what? Replace Vini with the Joao Neves. Wait a second. Kylian Mbappe, Kane, Luis Diaz. I will put it in this order. I will put it in this order. I will put it in exact order that I sent you, Isco, yeah? Give me more players, yeah? Ekitike as well. I would say Ekitike as well. Yeah, Ekitike must be in the top 10. Ekitike has been amazing as well, guys, yeah? Dembele is injured, yeah, but before the injury, Courtois as well, yeah, for sure. I will put Courtois as well. Courtois has to be in there. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Isco. I think I sent you the link. Yeah, I think I sent you the link. But let me go and bring up some more Real Madrid news here. Smash the likes up, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Arda Güler at 10. Yeah, I didn't put Arda Güler in there, but Arda Güler as well. Yeah, Arda Güler as well. But like, this is the stuff that I see from the manager that gets on my nerves. All right, look at that. So Xabi Alonso, yeah, he has said what? Lots of egos in the team. That one is old though, but look at this statement here. He says Rodrygo on the right, it's an option. He can play on both wings. So this guy, Mawala, Xabi Alonso, he's a fraud. Mawala, this guy only talks shit in the press conferences, yeah? You come out and you say Rodrygo can play on the right. It's an option. He can play on both wings. But you would rather put Eduardo Camavinga, yeah, Eduardo Camavinga on the right than Rodrygo, than playing Rodrygo. And we don't win the game. Yeah, two number 9s on the bench. None of them getting even 1 minute of game time. Not even 1 minute. These guys don't even get to change their clothes. All right? And these people, if Xabi Alonso don't win me the league, okay? If Xabi Alonso don't win me the league, this guy, he needs to leave Real Madrid. I don't want to see useless coaches out there. If your type of decisions, yeah, I would say if we get rid of Rodrygo now in the January, because Xabi Alonso refused to use him, we don't get a replacement, all right? And Rodrygo goes to the Premier League and smashes Premier League. And we don't win the league because we didn't replace him with another attacker in the squad. Whose fault is that, Babara? That would be, we didn't win a trophy and we lost Rodrygo as well because of this prick of a manager. So, Babara, I'm telling you, letting go of Rodrygo is a tricky matter, my friends, yeah? Godify says, I want Rodrygo to leave as a Rodrygo fan and Real Madrid fan for real. I would say it's a right decision for both the player and the club, because we ain't gonna use him. Having him rotting on the bench is just gonna bring more negativity to the club. Okay, let's go and get the money for him. All right, he has done his job. He has cemented his name in the Real Madrid history. He has won it all with Real Madrid. Yeah, he has won all the domestic trophies. He has won 2 Champions League on top of that too. All of this European, I don't know, Super Cup, Intercontinental bullshit. He has won all of that. All right. So he has nothing else to prove for Real Madrid and Madridistas. Go and try to win another league, maybe the Premier League or whatever. And I'm telling you, if Arsenal sign this guy, they're going to win the league. For sure, Mama. I think even without Rodrygo, they're going to win the league this season. But imagine now adding Rodrygo also to their team. It's going to be madness. It's going to be madness. Trust me, Mama. Gold says Rodrygo leaving is better for his career, to be honest. It is better for his career because he will never get the respect that he deserves truly at Real Madrid, okay? And he would never play in his natural position as long as he plays for Real Madrid. Look, as long as there is Vini and Kylian Mbappe in this team, okay, this guy ain't gonna play as a left winger. Puta Barca, Puta Catalonia says, Matrix, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel, Mawada. Much love to you. Yeah, much love to all the Barcelona fans that are here and hanging out with me. I love all of you guys. Yeah, thank you so much. He says, Madrid should get Brian Mbuemo or Olise for right wing. Mbuemo, I don't know. But Olise, 100%. I would take Olise, yeah. He says Real Madrid is falling apart. No team chemistry in the locker room. I'm not even trolling today. Do you agree? We have chemistry in the locker room, but we need to get rid of some of the players. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of these players. January is around the corner, my friends. This guy gonna leave, yeah. And we will see, guys. No worries. I think in the summer as well, we're gonna be renovating Real Madrid a lot. Omar says Olise 100%. I agree with you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking Olise at Real Madrid. I think he's a very good player. He's a very good player. He says Xabi and Mbappe came to destroy my club. You will see when it's too late. My friends, you need to have faith, okay? You need to stay patient. I would say after the season that we just had with Carlo Ancelotti, okay, guys? Remember, after the season that we had with Carlo Ancelotti, you forget, huh? You forget 3-1 when we lost 3-1 against AC Milan in Bernabeu. You forget, guys, right? And then just a couple of days after that, Barcelona came to Santiago Bernabeu and smashed us 4-0. You remember that one? You remember it, Madridistas? This season we beat Barcelona. We beat them. Okay? So relax. And we are on top of La Liga. And we are in the top 8 of the Champions League. Last season we lost to Lille. Lille. All right? Lille, AC Milan. All of these teams, they beat us in the Champions League. Okay? We played playoffs. Real Madrid, big bad boy Real Madrid. Okay, 15 times Champions League winner. The reigning champions are playing playoffs. We need to go and play against Man City and this man to even get to round of 16. And then we go and get embarrassed against Arsenal and this man. My friends, we need to have patience with the manager, okay? If he don't win us anything this season also, then sack him immediately. But so far we have played 12 games in the league, okay? 10 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. So if you compare it with last season, we have done way better than that. We need to calm down. The guy is not Harry Potter, okay? He's not Gandalf the Grey. This guy can't just come in and do magic immediately. If these players are shit, he needs time with them. And I would say so far he has at least improved us from last season, okay? If we win the league, I'm going to back him fully. But if he continues to come up with these questionable decisions, yeah, overthinking the game plan and stuff, and we start losing points, and we don't win the league, and in the Champions League, we face one of these big teams and we get smashed, Xabi out immediately. There is no way in hell I'm going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to give him another season too. There is no way in hell, Mama. There is no second season at Real Madrid. Yeah? For you to survive at Real Madrid, you need to bring in trophies. If you don't bring in major trophies, you ain't surviving at Real Madrid. This is not a club that we're going to give a manager 3-4 seasons without a trophy and say, trust the process. There is no time for process and this type of shit in the club in a club like Real Madrid. Caliber says, who will replace him? That's a good question too. It depends who's available. I would say, look, Jurgen Klopp is working for the Red Bull company. He's not even a manager of a club right now. And if this season goes by as well, he's going to be out for like 3 years. He has been out for maybe, I would say, 3-4 years now. Just go to him and convince him somehow. Florentino Perez, go and convince him. If we had that guy, trust me, bro, That guy, he would do amazing at Real Madrid. He says, "What Klopp is washed, bro. He's not doing that. Trust me. If he was in a Real Madrid, if he was the Real Madrid manager, Jurgen Klopp would do amazing, amazing, and we would play amazing football too. High press. I'm telling you, this guy had no backing for so many years. He won a Premier League trophy against that Guardiola City. Yeah, £1 billion investment of Pep Guardiola. He was competing with that with pennies, with no money. He took a dead club like Liverpool. No league title in almost 50 years. He won them the league. He took them to 3 Champions League finals. Okay, unfortunately, in 2 of those finals, he faced us. And Jurgen Klopp, he don't win against Real Madrid. Okay, he has always been undercover Madridista. This guy, he don't win against Real Madrid. He has won against Real Madrid once with the Borussia Dortmund. Since he left Borussia Dortmund, every time he has faced the Real Madrid, he has lost. Yeah, he has lost. Even in the finals too, he has lost. Vandy says Klopp and Madrid is not a fit for Madrid. Another system manager who wants players to play hard. Too many big names at Madrid for that. Offload the big names then. Offload the big names and let's build a team that functions as a unit. I don't give a fuck about your outside image in the world. Yeah, I don't care how many Instagram followers you as a player have. How many? I don't care about none of that. I want Real Madrid to perform amazing as a team and win major trophies. I'm demanding major trophies. I'm used to seeing my club winning big trophies. Okay, I've got used to it, Mawala. For the past 11 years, 12 years, every other year we win a Champions League. I have seen so many Champions Leagues. I don't want to see now Real Madrid go for 5-6 years without winning a Champions League. I have already seen and experienced Real Madrid not winning the Champions League for 12 years. I started watching Real Madrid in 2002. Okay, so it's been more than 20 years I've been watching this club. I have been in front of the TV and experienced those 12 years getting knocked out of the Champions League every year. Yeah, I've experienced that. I don't want to experience anything like that with Real Madrid ever again in my life. I want to see Real Madrid from 2014, 2013, 14. This is the type of Real Madrid I want to see. If these players can't really carry the weight of the shirt, let's get rid of them too. There is no point of us having them in there. Okay, I want to see young, hungry players that are willing to dominate and fight to win major trophies. I don't want to see my player walking around on the pitch, yeah, saying to Koke and these men, I have 2 Champions League trophies. Those champions. What about now, Mabala? Do you have any champions right now? Yeah, you want to flex the past. How about now? You're not in a right position to flex against anybody right now, Mabala. You got dog walked and you go to Coca and you say, those champions. These are the stuff that I'm telling you. Let's get rid of these pricks and let's rebuild Real Madrid as a squad. Santi says, let's build a team with no uncontrollable egos. But fuck all of them, yeah? Fuck all of them. I'm telling you. If this man ain't willing to fight for Real Madrid's pride, they need to get the fuck out of Real Madrid immediately. I don't want to see these players being here and wasting our time. He says from 2002 to 2014, long period. Oh, I was a kid, yeah. I was a kid. And every year we were getting knocked out by Lyon, Roma, Juve knocking us out. All of these bullshit teams knocking us out. Man United knocking us out. I'm watching all of these shits. Yeah, I don't want to see Real Madrid going back to that. I want to see La Decima Real Madrid. Okay, I want to see 3-peat Real Madrid. This is what I want to see. Domination. This is what I like to see. Barcelona in the mud and Real Madrid on top. This is what I want. Fozzy says Vini is mouthy. This guy yapping too much. He needs to focus on the game. He says the problem is we shouldn't guarantee players their spot. But you see, when you take him out, the guy is crying. The guy is crying like a little baby, Mawala. I'm tired of these people. Okay? You need to man up. This is Real Madrid. You're not the main man here. You have main man syndrome. You're not the main man here. Okay? You're not bigger than the club. Get out. There is more. There is another world class player sitting on the bench. This is what I'm telling you. When I saw that mentality and that behavior in their Clásico, you crying like that. We are winning the game. Okay? Last season, Mawara, we didn't win any El Clásico. We are winning the El Clásico. And you're selfish prick. You're crying because you're coming out in the last 20 minutes. And the guys that coming out, Rodrygo, the poor soul, Mawara, that guy has been rotting on the bench. And you see this guy want to get 20 minutes in their Clásico. You're crying like that? You don't want to see Rodrygo play too? What happened with your Brazilian brother, Mawala? Both of you almost in the same age. You joined us immediately from the Brazilian league also. I know Vini, he joined us from Flamengo, and Rodrygo, he joined us from Santos. But I'm telling you, these men, they are brothers. And this guy is crying because Rodrygo is coming on and he's not getting the full 90. I don't want to see this mentality at the club. I don't care about Vini soldiers coming out me now and say, oh, you're Mbappe. I don't want to see this stuff at my club. Okay? It's simple as that. I don't want to see this type of behavior at Real Madrid. I want to see when a player sees that he's getting substituted, run out of the pitch immediately and let the other guy come in. Okay? You should trust your brothers on the bench too. You prick. Not everything is about your ugly ass face anyways, Mawala. He said that was once though. It happens with every player. Mawala, this guy is crying 24/7. You don't see him play. That mouth is moving more than his feet on the football pitch. Everybody knows, Mawala. That guy's mouth moving quicker than his feet on the pitch. And that guy is a quick motherfucker too. So trust me that now, just imagine how quickly that mouth goes. If his mouth is going even quicker than his feet, Mawala. He said, did you see Rodrygo versus Senegal? This is Carlo Ancelotti, Rodrygo. Rodrygo played good on the Carlo Ancelotti. He says, yeah, Vini should allow it. Mawala, Vini should shut the hell up. Vini should shut the hell up. Santi says, Rodrygo gets subbed off, but he doesn't cry like that. I'm telling you, Mawala, Rodrygo is accepting to rot on the bench so far in this season. Do you really think if we put Vini on the bench for the amount of time that we have put Rodrygo on the bench, okay, guys, let's look at it in this way. What do you think would happen in Real Madrid if Vini was getting treated like Rodrygo? How much drama would this guy cause the club if he was rotting on the bench right now instead of Rodrygo? How do you think this guy would react if he's getting subbed on for Rodrygo and he sees Rodrygo crying because Vini is coming on? Now imagine the drama that this guy would cause for Real Madrid, okay? Use your brain, my friends, and just think. Okay, just think. Imagine how much bullshit this guy would stir up at the club. This guy is a drama queen, Mawala. This guy is too emotional. Rodrygo, he has ice in his veins. The guy is sitting on the bench here. He ain't doing nothing. He says, are you going to be on Chaos today? Yes. I'm going to be on the Football Chaos today, guys. Look, usually Friday nights, I'm busy, my friends. Yeah, I need to give some time to my family and so on as well. But Mondays, I'm here. Gold says, why is everyone acting like Rodrygo didn't start 3 games on the left this season and did absolutely nothing? If he did better job, we would start him over Vini, of course. I don't want him to start over Vini. You don't get my point. I don't want to see this guy start over Vini, okay? But I would rather see him out there than Brahim Diaz. I would rather see him out there than Camavinga as the right winger. Okay? If we are chasing a goal and it's the 70th minute, Rodrygo should be the first player who should get subbed on. He's the most dangerous player on that bench, Mawara. Any other team besides Real Madrid, this guy goes, he's gonna be a starter there. It's only in Real Madrid this guy is not started. Trust me, Mawara, if he changes club, he's gonna be one of the main players of the team. He's not gonna get treated like dirtbag like he's getting at Real Madrid right now. Okay, I'm telling you, this guy he doesn't have any respect in the world right now. If he goes to a Premier League team, you're gonna see the hype that Rodrygo will get. Trust me, Wawara, these people don't know. They don't know Rodrygo. They have seen only a couple of highlights from him. They don't know the guy. Omar says he would turn the Bernabeu into an aqua park with his tears. I'm telling you, Wawara, it would be tears for days. Santi says, smash the likes if you haven't already, people. Let me check how many likes we are on. Let me check how many likes we are on. We have 40 people in here right now. Big up, everyone. Guys, keep smashing the like button, okay? Don't be stingy. We have 20 likes. What's going on? Let's get it up to 40 immediately, my friends, yeah? Smash the like button and, of course, subscribe to the Football Matrix channel. We are getting so close to 2K. Let's get to 2K. He said he always starts against low block teams. Rodrygo. Mawara, I'm telling you, if Rodrygo moves from Real Madrid to, I would say, a team like Arsenal, Chelsea, he would be main starter immediately, star player immediately. He says, facts, these English fans saw a mid-Pedri performance against Newcastle and hyped it up like it was a Maradona-esque performance against Belgium in 86. Mawara, these Premier League fans, I'm telling you, if Rodrygo goes to Arsenal, you're going to see the hype that he will get. He would be, people are going to consider him as one of the best players in the league. He says, sell Vini, Rodrygo, Bellingham, Mbappe if they don't reach their potential with Real Madrid. I wouldn't sell Jude Bellingham. No way in hell, my friends. Jude Bellingham, 21 years old. Mawara, that guy is too good. I'm not going to get rid of him. But I would say Xabi Alonso has to stop playing him as a number 10. Just play him as a number 8. Let him be box to box. He can still score as a box to box midfielder too, yeah? Don't put him as a number 10. Put Arda as a number 10. And that's it. He says player FC is not allowed at Real Madrid. This is what I'm saying. We need to think about the club, my friends. We need to think about the club. We need to think about the team. Forget about these individuals, Vini, Mbappe, Jude, all of these men, yeah? Forget about all of them. We need to only care about the club winning. He says English fans don't have to be taken seriously. Mawara, let them. Yeah, let them. When they see Rodrygo, they're going to understand what we have been talking about. Redshift says Endrick should go out on loan in January and Mendy should leave the club since we already have 3 left backs. Other than that, we shouldn't let anyone else leave before the summer. Endrick is going to leave. I wouldn't loan out Gonzalo Garcia, okay? We need to at least have a backup striker. So let's keep Gonzalo Garcia. Unfortunately, if we're going to loan out Gonzalo, we can loan him out in the summer. We don't need to loan him out yet. But again, I think Rodrygo going to leave though. I think Rodrygo going to leave because he don't want to be rotting on the bench for a whole season. He don't want to do that. So I think Rodrygo going to leave. But if we're going to let go of Rodrygo, in my opinion, Real Madrid should go and sign someone. If we don't replace Rodrygo with anyone in the squad, we're going to be done out here, yeah? Don Peak says, I have seen someone say, if you sell Vini Bellingham, I will become a Barca fan. What? No, but sell both of them. Sell whoever you want, yeah? I will never become a Barca fan. There is no way in hell, my brother. Even if Real Madrid gets relegated to the 5th division in Spain, okay, and we have only unknown players in the team, I'm still going to be a Madridista, okay? I would rather support whichever team you want beside Barcelona. Okay? This is who I am. I would never support Barcelona and Barcelona players. No way in hell, Mawala. He says all the players left, but Madrid staying. Mawala, I've already seen many generations in Real Madrid. Guys, when I start watching Real Madrid, Roberto Carlos, Murientes, Zizou, Guti, David Beckham, these players played for Real Madrid. Okay? After that, we had Van Nistelrooy, CR7, these men. Okay? And then now they disappeared. We had Vini, Rodrygo, Joselu. These are all the generations. They are Benzema, they are leaving. They left. The club is still here. The fans are still here. I don't follow the players. You leave Real Madrid, okay, Mabara. Good luck. Yes, CR7 Al Nassr, Mabara. Go score. I watch highlights. I don't watch Al Nassr games. Real Madrid game. I don't miss Real Madrid games, okay? I watch every single Real Madrid game. This is what we do over here. Big up everyone as always. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to take a break. And then, of course, going to see you guys in an hour on the Chaos Show. Make sure to tune into the Football Corner channel. And, of course, tune into the Football Chaos Show tonight in approximately an hour. Yeah? Much love to everyone. Smash the likes up. And thank you once again for spending your time with me. I love every single one of you guys. Like the damn stream. Subscribe to the damn channel. And see you guys again. A la Madrid y nada más. Hasta el final. Vamos, Real.